Which to use, Google Forms versus Typeform. When it comes to content types, not all websites have the same popularity. With social media platforms such as Discord, Facebook, and Reddit all utilizing Google Forms, it can be hard to decide which option is best for your blog or website. This article on examinup.com breaks down both product but will help you make the decision easier. Ranking of product. 300 plus 1 perfect Google plus Facebook. Fill out the Google form. 301 plus 1 Google plus 360 degrees. Twitter form is a great feature on the blog unless you don't have access to the editor software. Everyone can take advantage of it, and it works for all social networks and platforms that use their platform for submission. 301 plus 3 Google Plus and Facebook articles get going. Now that you know what's offered. What is Typeform? Typeform is a form builder that lets you create customizable forms with drag and drop. It's perfect for gathering data from customers or clients, and it can also be used for tracking surveys or collecting data for marketing campaigns. Google Forms, on the other hand, is a free online form tool that lets you collect data from a wide audience. Both options have their merits, so it's up to you to decide which one is best for your needs. Types of forms. One of the most popular tools for collecting data is Google Forms. Form builder tools like Typeform make creating and managing forms much easier, but which one should you use? The answer depends on your specific needs. Google Forms is great if you want to collect data from a large number of people quickly and easily. It also has a wide variety of filters and options for customizing forms. Typeform is better if you want to create more custom forms or if you need more control over the data collected. For example, you can add fields that are not available in Google Forms. Typeform also offers more types of feedback options, such as automatic email notifications when a form is completed. So, which should you choose? Read on to learn more about these alternatives, so that you can pick the tool that's right for you! Go to Google Forms today. To start filling out a form online, use this link. Click here to visit the GoForm website. Pop. Which to use, Google Forms or Typeform? If you need to gather feedback from a large group of people, Google Forms is the way to go. It's easy to set up, and everyone can submit responses quickly and easily. Typeform, on the other hand, is great for more specialized surveys. If you need to capture detailed information from specific respondents or run polls in a variety of different languages, Typeform is your best bet. Have we reached peak share of voice? The biggest question everyone in the SEO community is wondering right now is POV saturated because Google's algorithm has grown or because publishers have expanded their reach by sharing so often across channels. Some SEOs look at the share of voice that news publishers are getting, see that it has always been high, and therefore thinks there is no cause for concern. Others think publishing too often equals dilution in rankings. Conclusion: there is no one-size-fits-all answer to this question, as the best way to use Google Forms versus Typeform will depend on the specific needs and goals of your organization. However, some key points to keep in mind when choosing between the two technologies include: Google Forms can be more easily customized and integrated into existing systems, while Typeform is more straightforward and user-friendly. Google Forms can be used to collect data from a larger audience than Typeform, making it more suitable for conducting polls or surveys. Both technologies allow you to create custom forms and surveys, but Google Forms offers greater flexibility in terms of formatting and design. It remains unclear how much demand there is for the Google Forms solution. The closest thing to a bucket list example of a large-scale inclusion of Google Forms came in 2013, when Stanford University was forced to make some utility changes within their UCSC system because their preferred usage environment pushed student access terminals so far into the red that it triggered a clause in their lease agreement about excessive energy consumption. This issue did not affect the general population given that Google Forms are intended for